The Lockheed Vega wasn't just an airplane. It was the machine that proved speed could be beautiful. Designed by Jack Northrop and Alan Lockheed in 1927, the Vega emerged during aviation's golden age, when wooden wings were giving way to streamlined shells and pilots were becoming celebrities. Lockheed needed something fast, something clean, something that could carry passengers farther than anyone thought possible with a single engine.
What made the Vega different was its construction. The fuselage was built like a smooth molded barrel, using a technique that wrapped thin strips of wood over concrete molds, then glued them and sanded them into a seamless shell. No fabric, no external bracing, just a single rigid body that slipped through the air with almost no resistance. It was one of the first aircraft to fully embrace the idea that every surface mattered, that drag was the enemy, and that form could follow function without sacrificing strength. The Vega became the aircraft of choice for record breakers. Amelia Earhart flew one across the Atlantic in 1932, becoming the first woman to do so solo. Wiley circled the globe in a Vega named Winnie Mae twice, proving that a pilot with determination and a well-built airplane could conquer distances that had once seemed impossible. These weren't just publicity stunts, they were validation. The Vega worked, and it worked everywhere. Airlines noticed. Carriers like TWA and Pan American put Vegas into service, using them on routes where reliability mattered more than size. Passengers sat in a cabin that was cramped by today's standards, but in the late 20s and early 30s, just being able to fly across a state or between cities in hours instead of days was extraordinary. The Vega made that routine. It was fast for its time, cruising around 135 miles per hour, sometimes faster depending on the engine. That might not sound impressive now, but in an era when most airliners were lumbering biplanes, the Vega was a leap forward. It had range too, capable of flying over 1,000 miles without refueling, which opened up entirely new possibilities for commercial and exploratory aviation. But the Vega's legacy isn't just about speed or distance, it's about what it represented. This was an airplane that showed the world what modern design could achieve. It proved that aviation was moving beyond the experimental phase and into an era where aircraft could be both practical and elegant. The Vega influenced countless designs that followed, setting a standard for streamlined construction and efficient performance. Lockheed built around 130 Vegas in various models, each iteration refining what came before. Some were racers, some were transports, some carried mail across mountains and deserts. A few even served in military roles, though the Vega was never designed for combat. It was a workhorse, adaptable and dependable, and it earned its place in history by being exactly what it needed to be. Looking at the Vega today, it's easy to see why it captivated a generation. The lines are simple, purposeful, honest. There's no excess, no ornamentation, just an aircraft that knew its job and did it well. It bridged the gap between the barnstorming biplanes of the 20s and the sleek airliners of the 30s and 40s, and in doing so, it helped shape the future of flight. The Lockheed Vega wasn't the loudest or the largest aircraft of its era, but it was one of the most important. It carried pioneers, set records, and proved that thoughtful design could change what was possible. And that's why it still matters.